What is the secret of collaboration? That's what we're here at Enterprise Connect 2018 to find out. And I have the privilege, the honor, the pleasure of once again speaking with Mr. Jonathan Rosenberg. He is the Vice President and CTO of Collaboration at Cisco. Jonathan, thank you very much for taking the time.
My pleasure to be here, Padre. Thank you for having me.
Now, you just stepped out of, well, I'm going to say it was an exciting keynote.
I think
wonderful
so.
Keynote. You got up there, you got people fired up, you got their imagination going about collaboration. And there was one thing that you said that struck me, and that is that first and foremost, a collaboration product needs to be a meeting product.
That's right.
A messaging product. What does that mean?
So if you think about it, what are these team collaboration tools trying to solve for? Right? And stop saying, is it chat, is it voice, or is it video? Step back, Padre. What is it trying to do? It's trying to connect people together to let them have high-speed engagement to actually solve critical business problems faster than ever. If that's your problem to solve, we thought about, gosh, like, what would that experience be like to do that? And we said, oh my gosh, actually, first and foremost, it's probably like the best meeting you ever had. What if we could deliver that every day? So this view that, team collaboration's chat, it's not meetings, that doesn't make any sense when you step back and think about what the goal of the tool is. It's meetings, it's messaging, it's all that together, so seamlessly blended that it just does this goal. Make your teams work together like better than ever.
Jonathan, let's get strategic, because Cisco has, well, you've made a couple of moves since Enterprise Connect 2017.
That's right.
You acquired BroadSoft.
Yes.
You acquired MindMeld.
That's right.
And that was about cloud communications and part of your AI initiative. How is that going to roll into your existing products to enable new features?
Yeah. So on the BroadSoft side, sort of stay tuned, I guess. We're still hot off the presses on the acquisition, hot off the presses on closing the deal. It was a big, complicated arrangement. At a high level, you can imagine we're going to take their calling capabilities and augment our cloud offerings with them. If you think about it, these guys are the leader in cloud telephony solutions, especially for a small business, and so we're going to bring that into the portfolio. Lots of product integrations we're talking about, plans will be coming, but with them, like, our cloud offering is just amazing. I mean,
right.
we already had the number one in meetings. Now we have the number one, and we had it in large enterprise telephony. Now we have it on small telephony as well. So it's a real great addition to the portfolio. And on the MindMeld side, it's really very specific. We're going to be, and we've demoed it, in fact, I believe, on stage here at Enterprise Connect. We showed you the earliest preview. So lots been happening since then. We've brought in the MindMeld team to really deepen our natural language processing capabilities to deliver that promise of an assistant in your meetings.
Now, is the limit of AI in Cisco products just NLP, or might there be more? Can you let us in just a little bit into the 5-year crystal ball at Cisco? Because I know AI is more than just being able to figure out speech to text.
Oh, yeah. So AI is actually really pervasive. In a lot of ways, it gets used more behind the scenes and it gets in the front scenes, things that everyone talks about, speech recognition and image processing and image generation. Those are very user visible. But in general, we're using AI all over the place. Let me give you some examples. So part of what happens even today in our video speaker track systems is we have technology that, using machine learning, that recognizes your faces in the scene and frames up the video for this perfect shot like it was a director of a movie. And so that's using machine learning and artificial intelligence technologies. As a totally sort of, like, honestly, kind of mundane thing, like, we used a machine learning system to train our Jabber crash report tool so that we can analyze crash reports automatically. So there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff like that, but in general, we're committed to whatever tech we need to bring into the picture to deliver an assistant for teams that you can access in the conference room, on your desktop, and everywhere. And there's lots of components to that.
I could see that definitely being part of the next generation of Cisco offerings, Cisco features. So what would you say to your existing customers? I mean, Cisco has the largest installed base of VoIP systems. You are the VoIP system. You are the name out there. What should those customers be thinking about as they start to plan their next upgrade, their next deployment? Because it's not just going to be a phone anymore. Cisco's really pitching a whole package that will include things like AI, like natural language processing. What will their deployment plans look like in 5 years?
So the great thing is we're making this really easy. And in a lot of ways, we're saying, listen, you don't actually have to rip any of that stuff out. And for most customers, they've been deploying and installing our UC infrastructure forever. And a big part of our story, especially with Cisco Spark, is this hybrid model where you can plug the cloud into the premise infrastructure in a lot of ways, give it new life by augmenting the premise stuff with the cloud stuff. so that you carry forward those investments. So frankly, keep doing what you're doing. You put in our phones, put in our UC, put in our video systems. All this stuff have this great journey forward as we cloud connect them and make them even better.
Jonathan, I want to thank you very much for spending time with us
pleasure,
to sort of unpack a few of the little tidbits from the keynote, which, by the way, they will be able to find at the Enterprise Connect 2018 website. Please tell us where they can find out more about you. Of course, they know where to go to find Cisco, but if they wanted to follow you around and maybe pick up a bit more about what's in store for Cisco, where should they go? JD
Rosen 2 on Twitter is a great place to start.
Best place.
And jdrosen.net on the web. All right?
We've been speaking with Jonathan Rosenberg. He is the Vice President and CTO of Collaboration at Cisco.
Thank you.